He told me that was candy.
Well, howdy there, babes. If it ain't just your favorite groupie in the world, Baby Bottom Jinx. And no, unlike our favorite vampires, you are not hallucinating. I am not alone on this couch. That's right. I am joined by the one, the only local dumpster diver and ribbon connoisseur, Sydney Dean.
Well,
tell us about yourself, Sydney.
Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. My name is Sydney. I did dumpster dive, and that's when I came across Baby Jinx. And
I'm a dumpster baby.
she's just always hanging out in there. Do you want me to talk about like relevant information?
10, 9, 8.
About what?
7.
Why? What?
6, 5, 4, 3.
Also, I draw.
2, 1.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
We got
there
there.
we go. We got there. We got there.
My name is Sydney Dean, and I draw pictures, and I'm a Virgo. I'm a lesbian, and I think that Interview with the Vampire is like just okay.
We are here today to discuss Autumncon.
Autumncon!
That's what I'm redubbing my experiences at a certain convention center in San Diego that I will not name until they rectify their wrongdoings.
I love that.
Yeah, so welcome guys to Autumncon. First up, we're just going to discuss some of my top 10 moments that happened with Autumncon this year.
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I didn't get to go.
She was not there. Very sadly.
I'm interested to hear this.
But I don't want to hog the limelight. So as I discuss my top moments in San Diego, you can also share your top moments without me here in Denver.
Oh, interesting. See, I do wish you would have told me any of this so I could prepare.
Nah, baby. You can't stand the heat.
Get out of the kitchen. Okay. And I'll be thinking of that as you give your first, what's your number one?
Well, we're not starting with number one.
Oh, we're starting with 10.
Yeah.
And we're counting down.
Yeah, they're not in any particular order, but we're starting off tipsy dancing on the Voodoo Ranger pirate ship.
Yeah.
And there was a tall pirate lady. She was taller than me.
I would have loved that.
You would have loved that. You would have gone crazy for it.
I would have loved that.
Climbed up into the crow's nest just to get a good peek.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. At the open seas. The open seas.
Okay.
All right. Did you do any pirate shipping?
Interesting. No. What did I do? So I was like high for most of it.
High seas?
No, like
high on the clouds.
High on life.
High on life. That's right. Don't do drugs, kids.
I was just really trying to numb myself from the intense FOMO I felt from seeing you on a pirate ship.
Yeah, and the despair of not having me here with you.
Yeah, which was really devastating.
Yeah.
I walked these halls just sort of with a candlestick and a long silk robe.
I will remember you.
Thinking of the life I once had.
Yeah.
With my dear roommate, Autumn.
Number 2, I would say bouncing on big inflatable butts at the Adult Swim pussy party. Does that sound like your maybe Friday, Saturday night?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to say, too, I can't remember if I told you, but Mike bounced out of the bouncy house. It was great. I'm surprised he didn't break anything.
Did you get that on video?
We didn't get him falling out on video, but we got Barbara's reaction of being like, oh shit, Mike just fell out.
Oh shit! He fell out! Autumn got
And that's how you know you've been rejected from the Pussy Palace.
Obviously, it's a Pussy Palace. It's for me and Barbara, and not any boys.
And no boys allowed.
No boys allowed.
Yeah.
Number 3, I did a shot with a Minion.
Elaborate.
She was the bartender, but she was dressed as a Minion.
Like from Despicable Me?
Yeah, they all were. And they had like Minion shots. I guess I don't know if it was an official Despicable Me crossover thing where they're like, hey, you know what the adults are really into? Minions. And they're very right. Have you gone on Facebook recently?
That's true. But, I mean, was that the crowd that you encountered, you would
All
say?
boomers.
All boomers who love making memes about the Lord.
With pictures of Minions.
Yeah.
And that's the crowd that I seek out when I go to the club on a Friday night.
Yeah.
She just liked our vibe and
Yeah.
chatting with us. And I think, like, someone had done something ridiculous. And we were like, that was stupid. What the hell?
Yeah.
And then she was like, what shot do you want?
You're always getting shots places.
Always getting shots.
That's one thing
places.
about you.
And imagine how many more I'll get when I take this bad boy out for a ride.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know this. I smoked my first cigar.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And how was that for you?
It was honestly really cool. I felt
Yeah.
like the Godfather.
Yeah.
I felt like every famous mobster in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Until I vomited out the side of the Uber, and then I felt a little bit less fly like a G6, so...
Yeah. Are you going to smoke cigars again? Was that enough to turn you off of it, or...?
Maybe. I mean, like, further down the line, I could see myself, but it's not going to be a regular occurrence for me.
Okay.
Which I know it does come as a disappointment to you.
It does. I was really picturing us having porch time.
Smoking our cigars and our
Smoking our
fedoras and
cigars.
scarves and
Yeah.
just
Yelling.
at the ladies.
Oh, we're catcalling.
Yeah, of course we are.
Yeah. I was picturing, like, yelling at the local kids. Like, Earth and
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, you can yell at the kids and I'll yell at the ladies.
Water. Well, I want to yell at the ladies.
Too
so.
bad you claimed kids.
Fuck.
Should have thought about that, Syd. I went to the Peacemaker themed 80s cover band concert
Oh, my
and
God.
elbowed the shit out of a dude. He deserved it. He did deserve it.
Drinks upstairs at Hardcore to knock out. You can get some merchandise downstairs and take a picture in the building.
Okay.
Really good stuff.
What was his sort of reaction, would you say, to being elbowed?
Shocked.
Yeah.
And yeah, he wasn't pushing up on me anymore after that. Still too close.
That's why
Should've-
violence always is the answer.
It is always the answer, at least in regards to men.
In regards to men and in like a concert space, I will always box out, hold my ground.
It's just, what is this called? That shape that's like a funky table that goes in the corner, you know, like not a pentagram. A quadrangle.
Okay.
Although a quadrangle is really any four-sided shape. But
Wow.
normally they look, when I've seen them in math books,
Oh, I'm seeing it now.
yeah,
I'm seeing it now with the frame of like your
my
bones.
shoulders,
Yeah.
my bones, yeah.
I see it.
Cool.
Okay, we're there.
And
And now next time I'll know.
yeah,
When you try to get me to guess something based off of your bone shape.
yeah, to
I'll be
look
in-
at the skeleton.
Yeah, I'll look at the skeleton.
Don't
and-
look at the meat.
Right.
I know it's luscious and beautiful, but
It's hard to resist.
It's hard to resist. Did you go to any concerts while I was gone? Hit up any local musicaleries?
No.
I'm sure you listen to music here, though.
Yeah, I did. What did I do that weekend?
What did you do that weekend?
It's all a blur for real. I've been working so much. I think I was drawing.
I mean, your work is not to be undersold or understated. Just casually doing... can you talk about your work at all?
Yes. I look into camera. No,
Over here with my God. Dropouts on the other side there. See the red dot appear on your forehead.
Oh no!
I'm not working on anything.
I'm not working on
at
anything.
the moment.
Yeah, I'm an illustrator, so I was illustrating for Dropout and the Oh Hellos right now too, which is pretty fun.
And you're doing that illustration for
Oh, for Lindsay.
Kelk, who
Yeah.
I got to meet.
Yeah,
on
I was.
Saturday.
That's what I was doing that week too. I wrapped that up, so I wasn't thinking of it. But yeah, I was working on that. I was working on an illustration for Lindsay's new book,
Yes.
The Christmas Fling.
So check it out.
So check it out.
Oh, I nearly got hit by a car trying to take video of the Deadpoolmobile.
He's so awesome.
No, and Deadpool didn't swoop in.
He was too busy bumping his music and doing this.
Ugh, fucking classic Deadpool.
Deadpool. He was looking off into a camera somewhere and he just missed it.
Ugh.
But that did lead to my next very cool thing, which was almost got hit by the car. And I was like, I'm sorry. And it was my fault. It was my fault.
Pedestrians have right away.
And it's Autumncon.
Like,
Autumncon. You should not be driving. You should know you're not going to get anywhere. Like, stop a few blocks up the way and just walk. But I was like, "Boo!" And so I jumped and I turned around onto the sidewalk and I looked down and what do I find? What? Talamasca card. Right there.
On the sidewalk?
On the sidewalk. That's right. Flip it over. We're watching. QR code.
Okay, what I like to picture is that one of their agents saw you.
They're the one who almost hit me in the car.
Okay, so there's two agents.
Yeah.
One is like, I'll cause a distraction.
Yeah.
And almost hits you with their car. And then the second one, while that's happening, just really slyly slides out the card right where you are, where you can't,
like, really cool, too. Like, it drops out of their pocket.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They go to, like, slide their hand in and, like, knock it. Just
they
knock it from the pocket.
From the pocket.
Ow.
And they don't even look. They're just like, oh, what?
Knock it from the pocket. Walk it off. Ow. That's not the only musician up in this.
No,
bit.
we got rhymes. We got bars.
Minion bars.
Minion bars.
Were you almost struck by any cars that weekend?
You know, I probably was, because I was
People don't pay attention.
People don't pay attention.
They don't know which ones have the stop signs and which streets don't have the stop signs.
And listen, the way I've always done it, especially since I have a dog, and so I walk with him a lot, and I just think, you know, if they're gonna hit me, that's gonna be a bigger deal for them than for me. You know, that's gonna be worse for them than it. I mean, it'll hurt.
Are you thinking that your body's just gonna absorb the shock of it all?
I guess I don't picture that part. I guess I picture the financial compensation.
So you're not breaking any bones in this scenario?
No, I walk away fine. Because I'm strong.
Well, you don't walk away fine because you've got to get the financial compensation.
Right.
So you put on a good show.
I put on a really good show.
But really, inside, just a few bumps and scrapes.
Yeah, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
And really, this is worse for. I mean, I guess I just think, like, when I'm driving, I'm always worried about hitting people.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about those pedestrians, and if that were to happen, that'd be really stressful for me. So I'm like, you know, they're gonna.
And that is the most important to think about when you're hitting someone, is how stressful it's gonna be for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because you are your own hero in your world. So you got to be looking out for number one.
Exactly.
When you're striking pedestrians.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't get hit, but I tried to.
I really wish we could have swapped places.
It was a really cool weekend.
That's what happens when I'm gone, guys.
I just get despondent.
Yeah, I have that effect on everybody. Next cool thing, we'll just go through them. Yeah. I snuck into an unnamed hotel because I don't want to get banned.
The Autumn Hotel.
The Autumn Hotel. Autumn Motel. Autumn Motel and Autumn Bottomopolis.
There we go.
There we go.
Always
at Autumncon.
Always got to be thinking about branding.
Got to be thinking about branding. Yeah. All right. Got to stay on that grind 24/7. What stocks are you investing in, guys? Let's talk about a Roth 401k. Wait, Roth IRA. 401k. I know what I'm talking about, so just trust me. And if you click on the class in the link below, it's only $59.99 per week for a 127-week course where I teach you how to be the greatest YouTube influencer of all time.
I would take that.
Yeah, you are. I've got your credit card
right
information.
Yeah. I'm in training.
Charged, bitch. So yeah, I snuck into the Autumnotel and I chilled in the pool.
How did that feel for you?
So good. It was very reflective.
Yeah.
It was great people watching. I was often in a dark corner by myself, so no one really knew I was there until, like, some drunk people would wander into the pool.
Yeah.
And they would be like, oh! Like, they very clearly didn't see me until they were right upon me.
Yeah.
And then I spooked them, which I think is I like having that vibe around people.
Spookin'?
Spookin'. Yeah. Spooky girl.
That makes sense.
But yeah, just staring up at the palm trees.
Ocean breeze.
I felt it in my blonde locks.
Right.
Yeah. Because
You are Baby Jinx.
I am Baby Jinx. I am, much like our favorite Sam Reed, naturally blonde. Yeah.
Sure.
Burgerlicious definition make them boys go loco.
Oh, I went through it. I went through an indoor corn maze and got murdered by a clown.
Oh, he's back. He went through the maze. Yeah, he's just going to Founders Day again and again. I see you got found by something in there. That's great. That's great.
The clouds are killing us, please.
Oh no, she means
no.
She don't know what she's talking about. Don't see the maze, feel the maze. It's all right.
Feel the maze. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Hello? Guys, there's a door this way.
Okay.
I found somebody in the room.
The door. Oh. I was just saying how cozy and safe this looks.
Okay. Find a way out of here. Okay. Look for a key anywhere. 30 seconds.
I don't know. I got to the bottom, but no.
It was sitting right here.
Oh my God.
Do not find
Oh
it.
my God. It was so deep in the corn.
You guys are not very good at looking for things.
I didn't know it was indoors, but that's stupid of me, because I guess what was I picturing? Like a full, they just tore down a few buildings,
Made an
grew a
entire
corn maze.
They've been working on this for a whole year. AMC put all of their marketing budget into this one
That's
activation.
literally what I was picturing. It's like you were standing in line for a corn maze
Yeah.
at a cornfield
I do-
next to San Diego Autumncon.
Autumncon. They did it right in the middle of the Hilton.
Just right there.
You know, like a apple core or a pineapple core.
Right.
They did that to the building.
To the Hilton.
And then put a corn maze on the inside.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It was spiraling up the building. It was really cool.
That sounds
Very,
sick,
very
dude.
inventive. Yeah.
Did you get scared?
No, because I love corn mazes. So I get really giddy and I laugh a lot. And it's really fun. People jumped out they got me, but I'm always like, ah! Like a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Whenever I do haunted houses.
Okay.
Last thing before the obvious one was the interview with the Vampire fan meetup that happened on Sunday, where we all got to take photo together. I got to interview a bunch of fans about what they thought about the panel and the trailer and the BTS video and the whole experience. But je suis le fool.
What?
I am a fool.
No, I know French. I have a 250-day streak on Duolingo.
My bad. Sorry. That's actually who had the gun earlier. the Duolingo owl.
Okay. What would you like to tell the people what occurred on that day?
In a tragic ordeal of honestly a foolish design. It's not my fault. It's whoever makes microphones' fault.
True.
Because they put the switch, the on-off switch, on the handle, which, as you can see,
We've resolved.
we've resolved. I've put tape over it now, but that's where your hand goes. So it's very, very easy to accidentally switch the switch off. And I said all of that with the mic facing up, so I've not learned anything. But I accidentally switched the mic off and didn't realize it, and most of the interviews we lost. I did the last 2.25. I accidentally switched it back on, so I do have those interviews, but it feels sad to not have the rest. But here's some footage of that, because I think we should show off the lovely people that I chatted with.
Take it away, Autumn.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your love pass you by. And sleep I cannot overstate how much fun these interviews were and how devastated I was when I realized I didn't have the audio for most of them. Like straight up sobbing in the bathroom. Which is not something I do, contrary to popular belief on this channel. I know I've cried a lot here, but normally I don't. So anyways, it's something I will be doing again in the future, so I hope to see all of you guys again out there. And the audio that I do have, the interviews I do have, I'm going to put at the end of this video. You should stick around and watch them. They're really, really fun. Obviously, the #1 event of the whole ordeal.
The Mayfair Witches panel.
The Mayfair Witches panel from last year! But it was just so good. It's still my #1 for this year.
Oh, yeah. You couldn't help but think about it as you were
That's
sitting
all I
in the
wanted. I
ballroom.
said, give me Alexander Daddario or give me death! I can't believe you made me think about my favorite.
I'm sorry. Take that again.
I was so happy. I was reliving the moment, and then you put me back. You put me back to 2024.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Dark times.
It was. I swear to God, she made eye contact with me when I got up and left.
Who?
Alexandra.
The Mayfair Witch?
Yeah. I swear to God, her bright blue witch eyes can see everything in the dark, and she saw me stand up.
Wait, is she the girl from White Lotus?
Yes.
Oh, she's so pretty.
She's so gorgeous. She's
pretty.
beautiful. And imagine those eyes on you
as you're walking out on her
on
big
her
day,
panel,
on her special day.
But I was distraught because also they made me miss out on
dark times.
It was a dark time. It was a dark day. The big kahuna. Why do I keep saying kahuna?
I liked it.
The big kahuna. But the big kahuna? The big kahuna.
Yeah, Huna.
The huna.
Huna.
Hoot. Helen. I'm getting more wine. Yeah. Let's do it.
No, it's okay. We already did.
They didn't see it.
So it didn't count.
Mm-hmm. On to the big kahuna and my Immortal Universe 1.5 hour long panel split. First, the Talamasca, which I do have to say looks fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. I want to make a separate video about that because it made me very excited.
Is that the timer?
That is the timer.
And that's our time, folks.
That's it.
So unfortunately, we're not going to get to
any of the panel.
But I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you for chiming in.
The video today.
Don't forget to take my class and
subscribe on Patreon.
Subscribe on
Skillshare.
On my bank account.
Oh. What? As I was saying, with no break in between, I'm very excited for the show. It made me feel like, because I've wondered quite often what it must have felt like for the fans who were at the very first interview with the Vampire Comic-Con before it came out, not knowing anything about the show, but showing up and seeing what it's going to be like, seeing that trailer for the first time and being like, whoa. Is that panel recorded somewhere?
It is.
I'd love to watch
I have
that.
it on DVD, my guy.
Oh my god.
I have so many things
Movie
on
Monday.
DVD. Movie Monday.
Here we come.
So I've like wondered so much. I'm like, God, I wish I'd been there, even though I wouldn't have been. But
Well, just to, like, I would imagine people who did go to that were probably Anne Rice fans to begin with.
Yeah.
Who were excited about, like, a new adaptation. And, yeah, to see the first glimpses of it. I don't know. I love, like, fandom history. And that just would have been a cool moment to be a part of.
yeah, exactly. And especially considering that was, the tipping point into all of the Anne Rice universe. Like, it really was resting on their shoulders to see how people were going to respond to it.
Their beautiful, powerful shoulders.
Beautiful, broad, Superman shoulders.
So, the Talamasca panel.
But so I like being in that panel, watching that trailer, hearing them talk about the show, the passion they have for the show, the depth to which they discussed all the plot points and everything. It just felt really. It felt like that. I was like, oh my gosh. Like I had that kind of jittery excitement. I had a smile plastered on my face the entire time. It looked so goony and goofy, but I was just like,
Can you talk about the moment where they brought out
yeah.
our boy?
Yeah. It was so good. They built everything up so well. But yeah, so they showed the trailer. And again, that was our first real glimpse into the show. And it looks like just visually.
Cinematically.
It looks so good. And the tone is so set. And it looks so rich and has so much depth. And
It feels like it really knows who it is
who
already.
it wants to be.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like they have a perspective. They have a story that they're setting out to tell. And and a lot of intriguing points in there. Oh, it's so good. I'm going to make a whole other video about it. But at the very end, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But at the very end, Guy Anatol, he's the main character. He's in an alleyway, and you hear a voice say, I can't even remember what he says. It's something like, hey kid, like they're lying to you, or like something like that.
Something
and it's
so Daniel.
It's so, and you turn around and oh my God, who is it in the alleyway? Who's silhouetted by the back line of the street lamps? It's Daniel Malloy, vampire Daniel Malloy.
Did he have orange eyes?
Oh, he's like, have you not watched the trailer?
No, I just can't remember.
Oh, okay. He's like kind of in, like his face is more in dark.
Oh, okay, so you can't see his contacts.
Yeah. I haven't gone back and rewatched it since being in so maybe since being at Autumncon.
Yeah.
At Autumncon.
We're gonna have to dub that over a lot.
Yeah. And then after that, oh
no. Oh God.
Oh, they heard me. They said we're watching. Have you seen all the promotion with the eye? They're here to take my eye out. Damian Holbrook, the moderator, our beloved moderator for all of these, is like, wow, that was such a great trailer, but it really seems like we're missing somebody on this panel. And then what do we know? But next thing, Eric Bogosian comes stepping out to screams and cheers, and the crowd goes wild, as they should. He was eating it up as he should. I'm so glad he got like his like
moment,
solo diva moment to just like
that's so cool,
really feel all the love and everything. And it was so exciting seeing him up there and just talk about the differences of being on the Talamasca versus Interview with the Vampire, the crossover there.
Well, Daniel has dealt with the Talamasca before in Interview with the Vampire. I had Justin Kirk and Molly Gill, where we had some really fun scenes in our second season. And so the Talamasca has been living on the edges of Daniel Malloy's consciousness, and now he's found out that the Talamasca is pulling him in deeper into this, well, their world. So that's what's happening.
He did say something at some point that I was like, oh, I felt like that was a spoiler, but
what was it?
Well, we'll get to that in my next video.
Okay. Gotta keep him hooked.
But exactly. Tune in next time. But moving on.
What happened
from
next?
the Talamasca, I went to the bathroom.
Oh, and how was that?
It was really, really good. I spent the next 45 minutes in there, and when I came back, everybody was clearing out.
Wow.
I know.
Weird. Seems
Yeah.
like you might have missed something.
You think?
Well, I mean, if everyone cleared out, maybe.
I thought they were just sticking around talking about the Talamasca show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. Oh. Well, anyways, thanks for tuning into the video, guys.
Okay, yeah.
First up.
I want to get into the logistics of all this because I wasn't there. But
Yeah. Well, also,
Yeah.
so Sophia and I, as discussed, we did the corn maze before this because that morning AMC had posted that they were giving out signed the Vampire Loustat posters, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta get my hands on one of those.
Yeah.
So I bolted out of my hotel room.
Yeah.
I got there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it wasn't outside. And I was like, it's got to be inside the activation because it clearly from the photo, it's outside.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but
that made sense to me when I saw the photo because I was like, it's a corn maze. That's outside.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. So I ended up waiting in line because the Clown in the Cornfield. Yeah, I keep wanting to say Clown in the Corn Maze, but it's Cornfield. It didn't open till 12, and I was like, I'll wait around for 4 hours for one of those posters.
Yeah. What else do you have to do?
Exactly, and then I met up with Sophia. She met me there. She saved my life.
Oh yeah.
Because I almost passed out and threw up because I hadn't eaten anything. And also I'd slept like 2 hours because my hostel mate had sleep apnea. And I thought she was dying and it was horrible. And I could not sleep at all.
I got 9 hours of sleep.
Brag! So Sophia, as soon as she came up, I immediately sent her away again. I was like, hi, so glad to see you. Can you please give me a Powerade or a Gatorade or something? I think I'm going to pass out. And she did. And it fixed me. And
What a
everything was great.
chivalrous, beautiful
Oh my God.
act.
No, she was amazing. She
Yeah.
truly was. I was a damsel in distress.
Yeah.
And she was my knight in shining armor.
Hell yeah, Sophia.
So yeah, we did that, had a lot of fun, got no posters, but it was still really, really fun. We go to the ballroom at like 12:30, and we get the seat kind of in like the middle of the second big chunk of chairs, but behind the camera because they record all of them. So
Right.
our view's kind of obstructed the whole time. And it's like 4 or 5 panels until Interview with the Vampire. And after every single panel, we like bolt up to try to find seats that are closer. And after every single one, everybody else is doing the exact same shit. And we can't get it. And like it's to the final one before Interview with the Vampire. They leave, like this is our final chance. And I've given up hope. I'm like, we're not going to get a better seat.
Did you get the sense that day that Interview with the Vampire was like the hot panel? Like everyone was moving forward for that?
I mean, yeah, because I think there was so many. Again, we're just so passionate that like we're there from first thing that morning. I talked to Carrie, who runs the unofficial blog, and she got there at, I think she said 3:30 in the morning.
Where was she sitting?
I
would
very
hope
close
in the
to the
front.
front.
Yeah.
I think like if not the front, like maybe the second row, but the front. She was the first one there.
Yeah, so she had her pick.
Yeah. What am I talking about? I will say though, Ghosts, which was right before us, it's a show on Paramount Plus. They had a surprisingly like very active. I would say below Interview with the Vampire, they're the next most passionate fan group, which makes me want to check out the show because everybody was super into. So I think them too were also racing because Sophia kept her eye on these parents in the third row on the aisle, and she was like, there ain't no way they're sticking around with their kid for the Interview with the Vampire panel.
Genius.
So yeah, as soon as she took off, and I said, go little munchkin, go. And she did. She got them. She got those seats for us. So
MVP
she
of the
saved,
day.
truly, Sophia saved the day time and time again.
Yeah.
And she was my camera woman the next day for
my
all of my
God.
shit. Like Sophia truly was the MVP, master of ceremonies.
Can you just put
this
in like
whole
a
weekend.
TikTok edit of Sophia here to like Fergalicious or something?
Absolutely, I will.
Fergalicious definition make them boys go loco. They want my treasures so they get their pleasures from my boats.
Yeah, so then The interview with the vampire panel.
It starts to come out. Daniel Hart.
Oh wait, we got to talk what I saw first. And so at this point in the weekend, I'm at a wine bar with my mother. Nice. Having a great time.
Yeah.
But I am, checking my phone a little bit often because I know the panel's about to happen, and I see the photos of Daniel Hart setting up the guitar, and that was when I started to lose my fucking mind. Because I was like, why aren't I there? I got so convinced they were going to do some sort of performance. But
well, I mean, Daniel did. He performed like a little bit of the song.
I haven't watched the panel. Is there like...
I don't know that anyone's posted the full panel.
Okay, yeah.
And I guess I was reflecting on it. I don't think I actually posted the video of Daniel playing the guitar.
Well, so how would I know about that, Autumn?
I thought he told you, but maybe I didn't.
You probably did.
I don't know. He did play that's how he he took us out and everything.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, actually, they played the trailer again, so they could all like sneak away in the cover of darkness.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. He did this whole bit of like, yeah, let me play the song for you, and then like a new song from season 3, and then he's like, near, 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 and he's like, oh, that was season 1, and then
nice.
They love a bit.
They love it. They're so goofy silly.
They're so goofy silly. They have a good time.
Let's talk about music for this show. This beautiful guitar, the Loustat. What do we know? I don't know. Let's just play some music. Oh wait, no, that's from season 1. Sorry, let's see. No, that's from season 2. It's, I'm not getting it right. Hang on, let's see. No, that's not it either. What happens in season 3 again? We just watched that trailer. Oh, that's right. Loustat becomes a rock star, the band. That's the thing.
Atmosphere in the room as like the guitar's getting set up, like we know that they're about to come on stage.
Well, it was crazy because like Daniel's just like out there, and some other sound like initially there were some other sound guys, some other stage guys coming out there and everything. They brought an amp, and Sophia, I was talking to some other people, and Sophia hit my arm. She was like, they're bringing an amp out, and I was like like, what does that mean? And then but then we kept talking to other people and stuff, and then more people milling about. And then Sophia again, she's like, was that Daniel Hart? And I looked up, and I just see like silver hair disappear. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, it could have been. It could have looked like him from behind, but I didn't see the front. Oh my God, was that Daniel? And then, so we're keeping our eyes out, and sure, he comes back outside, and I'm kind of like, we're like, that's definitely Daniel Hart. Like, and he's and I'm like, and no one else was noticing. Like, no one else was noticing, and I was like, holy shit! Like that first video that I put on my story. No one else had noticed.
My phone will work. Daniel getting ready. Dude, what the fuck? I didn't know.
And then finally, like, someone turned around and they were like, hey, Daniel! And we're like, we love you, Daniel! And then everyone else was like, woo! But he was locked in.
Yeah, you had work to do.
He's a working man. He had to make sure that the Loustat was plugged up and ready to go. So I hope that he heard it, but he looked up at one point and waved, but then like kept going. So yeah, I hope that he felt the love and admiration.
Love you, Daniel!
How many people know the composers of their favorite shows? Like,
Like we do.
Like we do.
Like we
you know?
do.
So very passionate fan base. But yeah, so he sets up the guitar and we're like, what's gonna happen? But there was no mic brought up.
Oh.
So I was like, I think they're maybe just gonna play something on the guitar. So I did not think that there was gonna be like a full performance or anything. And also that's like, it's wildly intimidating to try to like sing live in front of thousands of
insane fans.
Like at least when he's acting, he's in the character, so it's not Sam doing it. And then B, he's not having to sing live. Like I'm sure he is probably singing live to get the mic is not hooked up to the sound system for everyone to listen to, I would imagine. I don't think they're doing a live singing scenario.
Yeah, I think he can just focus on gyrating.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all that he should be focusing on at this point. And he's doing it so well.
He's doing it really well.
But yeah, so that happens. And then, of course, Damien comes out and we're like... And he knows, everybody knows. He's like, are we ready for the main event? And we're like, yeah, we are. And so he brings everybody out. And I mean, I showed you this video, but one of my very favorite moments was Rollins' Muppet little spin when Jacob came out.
Such a cartoon character.
He don't have that dog in him. He got that Kermit the Frog in him.
The overseer of the immortal universe. Showrunner Roland Jones. Mr. Sam Reed.
It was really nice to see them all, like, kind of mainly the OG crew again from season 1, and they just like look so comfortable now. And this is my second year at Autumncon, and no other panel, like fan base, gets as crazy of a reaction as ours does. And that's not me being biased, because even when I went to Hall H, I was like, well, surely, like, these people are gonna blow us out of the water. And no,
that's what you hear about Hall H.
Yeah,
it's the biggest one, right?
It is the biggest one.
But then your ballroom, what ballroom was it?
Ballroom 20 is the next biggest venue.
Okay. So we're moving on up there.
Yeah, we're going on. I think they've always been
well
to it, but
next year Hall H.
Hall H, yeah.
I don't know if I want that.
No, yeah, I like the Ballroom 20. It feels homey. You know?
Yeah, it's your home now.
It's
Autumncon.
Autumncon, yeah.
Ballroom 20.
No other panel interacted with fans as much as they do,
really?
as they always do. Like, yeah, as soon as they came out, they are immediately pointing out Kavanchi. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I didn't. Who was dressed as, I'm sure you saw on socials, Akasha, because she was like right in the third row, and they're like, oh my god, that's amazing. And then pointing out Gina, who was dressed as Loustat, like in the green and everything that. And there were a couple moments throughout the panel where someone from the audience said something, and most of the time, they just move on. Yeah. But they're like, what was that? What'd you say?
Like, we're just all at a dinner table.
Exactly. No, yeah, that was exactly the vibe. Like, we're all part of it. Like, throughout the whole thing, they were kind of looking around, and of course, I got...
Oh, yeah. Are we gonna mention that? Are we gonna mention that
they
looked at her, and someone got a photo of the exact moment that they waved at you.
I did, and I got the photo of Roland pointing.
the Muppet himself.
Exactly.
Because you were in the third row, so you were like...
Yeah, and I was right on the aisle, and I was wearing bright pink and red matching patterned print with the bandana. Because you're always thinking. So I was very easily spottable.
Yeah.
Just yards and yards of fabric coming off my body.
That's so smart, though.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily think about that, but when I was in I was like, oh, this was smart. She's always playing 4D chess in my mind. But yeah, they just already have so much compelling things to say without giving anything away. But especially oh my God, there were so many great Jacob moments.
Tell me.
I know.
I really don't know this stuff because I wasn't like
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
What?
Oh no!
Oh no! Got the presents! Jacob.
Anderson?
Mm-hmm.
What about him?
Lovely guy.
Yeah,
What a guy.
what a guy.
What a guy. But at the panel, he was very feisty, which we love.
Really?
Well, not like feisty, but just like at one point, I think Damien directed the question at Rollin, and was like, "So are we going to go back to Dubai at any point?" And Jacob just jumped. He was like, leaned forward, was like, "No."
Oh, okay.
He's like, sorry to just jump it, but no.
No, absolutely not.
No. I didn't know that was something I could say exactly, but no.
He's so anti-Lumond.
I respect it so hard.
It's so funny.
That rules.
I
I just
know.
love when actors have like strong opinions on their
Very
characters.
strong opinions.
Yeah.
And they all very much do. And it's just delicious to watch it unfold. And like at another point too, Damien had asked him, he was like, "So did Louis send Armand the bill for the pit house remodel and cracking the wall and everything?" And he just looks at me and goes, "Louis has his own money." Okay. I know that's right. I know that's right. He said, It's my name on the tax forms, bitch. Okay. Who do you think the lease is under?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the art dealer money man? Okay.
Yeah, but he's a businessman. He's an entrepreneur.
And he discussed, because he's like, because when he said, well, no, we're not in Dubai anymore.
Yeah.
And Rollin was like, we tore that set to the ground and are never going back. And that was a really good impression.
That sounded just like him.
Just like Rollin.
We destroyed that set and we will never go back.
But Jacob was like, yeah, Louis is a man on the move. You know, he's got new avenues of revenue. And we'll see how that works out for him. Very cryptic.
Yeah, Louis, he's like diversifying himself. He's got like some new avenues of revenues. Avenues of revenues. Yeah, he's like living his whole vampire self proudly, and things feel like they're going really well. Obviously, things can't ever stay good for Louis.
So many fanfics are running through my brain.
I know.
What do you think that means?
Strip club.
Yeah, bitch.
No, but that would be too typical.
Typical.
Well, because he already I think no, because
I think
he
he's
had
sort of
to.
it, yeah.
He had to do that, and it was like such a point of shame, like with his family. I think that maybe he'd want to leave that type of stuff behind. But I could see something with music, you know, because he had like a blues bar, you know, and he brought in musicians and everything for that. So, I mean, I think that interest is still there.
Like a venue or like a manager or
maybe like collector. I don't know. Just something within that realm to kind of, just throw the two back into the same circles again.
Yeah.
You know?
Get them in the same room with a couple lawyers.
What if he owns Basement 77? He was in that basement with Armand for 77 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it means. I like that.
Whoa.
It all fucking connects.
It all connects.
And I think he's like, he's hearing all these voices in his head. And I think he's like, who are you? Who are you to come at me? Me, the vampire Louis de Poindulac.
But obviously, I'm sure, I posted this one with Eric saying, jumping off of Sam's point about there being a thin line between love and hate, and him talking about what Daniel's been through, and he's having a hard time. It's not as easy as he thought it would be, being a vampire. It solves a lot of problems, but creates so many more. It complicates his life so much. I'm so fascinated by this. But he was like, just what Sam was saying, there's a thin line between love and hate. And boy, does Daniel hate Armand. Crowd goes wild.
The crowd goes wild. Did everyone, like, lose their minds?
No, they lost their minds.
Yeah.
Of course.
It amounts to this. It solves a lot of problems for Daniel, and then it creates a lot of problems.
All right.
And as Sam was just saying, love and hate are very interrelated, and man, does Daniel hate Armand.
Eric's he's so good with the crowd.
I know.
Yeah.
He just has to give him a little bit of breadcrumbs, a little bit of oats, a little something. He's like, follow me, little duckies. Sam, just waking up.
I don't really say I have a musical background. I've done a musical.
Okay, that's more than most of us.
But like, I always loved singing. I always loved being able, like, the idea of like incorporating music into a character role. So it's kind of like you could get like a dream job and then make it even more of a dream job. It's kind of like progressively happening, which is sometimes, I imagine, waking up and being like, oh, that didn't really happen. No, here we are, it's happening.
Sophia and I were like, just like, vanity. Because it was the same energy.
And that sort of goes, he's asleep and then he wakes up and he has one word, and it's vanity. He just like wakes up and says vanity.
They're racing ahead. They're like not, I like that they're not trying to obscure where they're going with all of this. I mean, like, yeah, we're going to follow like the main arc of the book, because I saw some, with the interviews and on the panel, they were like, so after this is Queen of the Damned, so are we gonna get a Kosh after? And they're like, yeah. That is.
What are you, dumb?
You fucking stupid? Huh? Are you dumb or you stupid? Which one is it? Because you gotta choose. You can't be both unless you're telling me you're both. Are you both? Yeah, so he was talking about, how Loustat, he goes on this tour and he's like at the very height of ego and all of what's wrapped up in that and his own masculinity and everything. And then who comes in at the end to just say, shush, little man.
That is what she does. That is what she does.
And it's so good.
His entire ego, like, bubbling up to, burst into the biggest come down ever, which is Akasha going, shush, little man. So that's sort of like, where we're going, where we're building, and how Roland has incorporated that through the past and how the past comes into the present. And it's all there. And so, yeah, it's not all Rockstar. It is also the past.
Everything that they discussed, I could not stop screaming.
Yeah.
And even in a room full of screamers, I was like, you gotta stop.
You're screaming
really
the most.
You gotta stop, because you're not gonna be able to hear what they're saying. So, pipe down, honey. But oof,
that must have been hard.
It was really hard.
It was hard,
just like putting a fucking clamp on my lips.
Yeah. To be in the room, and so you're with like the people making the show that you love so much. So that's like one thing that's a huge level of excitement. But then everyone else too is like that. Like you're with a community of people who are just as like excited for this.
Yeah.
Rockstar Loustat thing as you are, which doesn't happen every day.
No, it doesn't. Like exactly that. Like beforehand when Daniel was setting up, and then afterwards just talking to everybody else around us and seeing other people's cosplay.
Yeah.
And just connecting with everyone. Which is so cool. People were handing out stickers. I was handing out stickers. I got that little did I show you that keychain? The Armand floating.
Oh,
Daniel.
I saw it on your story.
Yes. Evelyn, she made that.
I love Armand with his orange eyes.
I know. Like, it was just so fun. Oh, Carrie gave me this.
Yeah.
I got a friendship bracelet.
Finally.
Finally. Someone wants to be my friend.
It's been 30 years and it finally happened for you.
Finally got one, guys. Never give up your dreams. I was watching this little clip with Carol Channing from years and years and years ago, and she was talking about in theater. She was like, of course the theater audience should clap and should laugh and should gasp. Like, that's not against etiquette. That's what she's like, that's the whole purpose that we're on stage. It's a conversation between what we're doing on stage and how you respond, and if we do our jobs right, we're gonna get that response. And you could just feel that watching the panel, like the moment where, you know, they show the behind the scenes, and that's of course it ends with Sam saying, well, we're gonna call it the Vampire Lestat, right? And then it goes to the title card and like again we're like, what? Because I've like maintained, I've had people that been like, do you think they're gonna change the name? And I was like, that'd be fucking stupid.
Think of the branding implication.
Like, well, come on, did Game of Thrones change the name every time a new book came out? Like, come on.
Yeah.
No, it's like, it's Interview with the Vampire. They're just gonna keep the name of the show. And then even when they put up the building wrap, I'm like, well, yeah, because he is the Vampire Lestat. That's why his name's up there and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then they said, I was like, oh, no, what? Are you shitting me? What? And I'm like, okay. And then that's when Rollin, you know, he's like, yeah, so he's like, there is no Interview with the Vampire Part 3. So season 3 will officially be called The Vampire Lestat. And of course,
the crowd goes wild.
The crowd goes wild, but him and Jacob do their little bit where Jacob's excuse me? And Roland's like, oh, well, you know, calling it the Vampire Lestat. You know, you're the Interview with the Vampire. He's the Vampire Lestat. And he gets up and he's like, well, I guess I don't need to be here then. And gets up. And of course, we know he's not leaving.
But Sam's concerned.
He's not leaving. But we're all like, no, Jacob, don't go! Wailing, catatonic, you know?
Anne Rice did not write a book called Interview with the Vampire Part 3.
Oh.
Season 3. Officially, The Vampire Lestat. Yeah, we're naming it The Vampire Lestat.
Yeah. But not the whole show.
Yeah, the whole show.
Oh.
The has changed. Interview with the Vampire is you, and now it's the Vampire. The has moved over.
I don't really need to be here.
Again, we know that he's not really going, but it's all about that rapport that you build, and you're like, we got to give him the response that he wants. He's doing it. They're doing their job so well. And yeah, Sam walking up to it, going, and we're like, no, come back. Like, yeah, they're really gonna walk out of there. It's theater.
Oh, I love conventions.
And we were in conversation. It was so fun because, like, had we been like, oh, it would have been like a bad bit, not fun. But you have to have the mania.
You have to believe.
You have to believe. You have to indulge. You have to separate yourself and believe in the magic of it all. And it's like this really, like I said, it's this beautiful part, like gray area of theater, but also, like, again, interaction, like genuine interaction with all of us, which
I do think, like you said, it's rare to see at those panels because it is such a, I think for a lot of people it's like a professional obligation.
Yes. Oh my God, I've sat through, last year I went to so many panels, and Saturday I sat through 4 or 5 panels before that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, like there's some definitely like are way more into it and stuff, but like a lot of them you can tell, this is just another stop on their press list.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's part of the job and everything, but it's something to very much be cherished to have a crew who cares so much and has such care for the fans as well, and wants to do right by the fans and wants to make sure that they're engaging and keeping us in conversation and keeping us top of mind when they're doing stuff. them doing the behind the scenes video, them cutting together a trailer after only 22 days of filming is insane, just to have something for us, because they knew we're feral for it and we love it. And
it's just incredibly special.
It's really special. We are blessed. We sing praise to God. We're blessed. High upon the mountain we sing. Ah. I didn't know that one. You didn't grow up in the church like I did.
And that's why we're going 2 different places when we pass on. You gotta teach me
Walmart and Disneyland. Editing Autumn, what are you doing here? Believe it or not, considering this is an hour-long video, our conversation got cut short when Sydney's mom brought back Sydney's young son, Bowie, and we had to go attend to him. So there were tons of things that we didn't get to. Most obviously, the BTS video, the trailer, the casting announcements. So don't worry, I'm going to make another video for that. Sorry, you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. I'm sorry. What do they say about well-laid plans? They sleep real good in the morning. I don't know. But I would be remiss if I didn't talk about my probably favorite part of the whole panel, which is when Damian Holbrook asked Sam, can there be forgiveness and grace between Louis and Loustat and these two monsters? And Sam, of course, chimes in with, yeah, I believe that's the whole point of the show, and goes on to reiterate what I've been saying this whole time about how obviously you want them back together. Obviously we want them back together, but where's the drama in that? It's got to be compelling. It's got to be intriguing. And he makes this comment about how Roland always uses the descriptor, Louis and Loustat collide into each other, and they're always smashing into each other, and you don't know if it means in a fight or having sex, but that's like the kind of beauty of their relationship, is that they are so explosive with each other. They can't be normal about each other, which just makes me not normal about them, and I think the rest of us as well.
Can forgiveness be given? Can grace be acknowledged?
Yeah, I think that's the show, isn't it? I mean, like you kind of, they want it to work, but also like how fun is it when they don't work? Like the clashing is part of the, yeah. You always use this phrase, like smash into each other.
Colliding?
Yeah, colliding into each other, and it's kind of a way, they've always got to smash into it, and you're either talking about them having sex or fighting. You never really know which one he's talking about, but it's, yeah, it's interchangeable, and yeah, I mean, do you really want like them to be, of course, one day. But it's got to be dynamic and interesting, and like to find somebody that really like can get under your skin and really like keep you awake at night, and you can't get them out of your head, and it's like just this compulsive, obsessive, deep, intense, like isn't that drama? Isn't that like that's what you want?
But even further than that, Jacob had this point that really just knocked my ever-loving boots off when he said it. But he talks about how, in the books, it always stood out to him that Loustat seems to always come back to Louis when he's just exhausted.
It's also one of my favorite aspects of their relationship in the books is that like Loustat always comes back to Louis when he's just like exhausted and just done the most unhinged shit, and then it's just like, I just need something normal, and then that becomes like unhinged, and then he has to go to the next thing. And I feel like the way that we're doing it is like both of them have to be completely exhausted to like fall back into each other and then exhaust each other and then go. Taylor's oldest time.
It kind of reminded me of this conversation that I was having with some regulars at the bar that I work at, how we were talking about having friends who get blackout drunk or something like that, and yet they end up at home. And we don't know how they got home. You know, we were talking about how there's almost like this animal instinct. No matter how incoherent you are, you can't even speak. You're stumbling, you're bumbling down the street. You're exhausted, you're tired. You can't even see, you don't even know where you're going. But somehow you have this innate pull that guides you home. And it kind of made me think of Louis and Loustat. You know, this idea of when Laustat's so exhausted, where does instinct take him? And it takes him back home, back to Louis. And and then when they are together, they exhaust each other to the point where they have to go away and like take a break and take time away from each other because they are so explosive and they do smash into each other. And I just once again want to sing the praises of having not only writers who understand the characters and stories that they're telling so richly, but having actors who are this invested and just discuss and think about their characters to such a level and really take the academic and transfer that into the emotional and the personal. Well, Sydney Dean, thank you very much for joining me. I think it's about time to wrap up this conversation. Because there is a certain prince.
There's a prince that's arrived.
That's arrived and waiting upstairs and needs to be attended to.
Yeah.
He needs lots of pets.
He's a brat also, one could say.
One could say.
And that's all I can say. And we don't know who it is. I won't say. But he's a brat and he's a prince.
We got Loustat in the collar.
Listen, I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Confirm or deny anything. What happens in the upstairs stays in the upstairs, okay?
Exactly.
So on that note, happy Autumncon to you all.
Happy Autumncon, everyone.
We'll catch you next video with no wine spills. I get to do it this time. I could do the Real Housewife.
In my face?
That would be so fun.
No, I deserve it.
You don't deserve it. You could do it back to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Just white wine. I get red wine, you get white.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I can agree to those terms. On this day? I don't want to do that.
I didn't actually. Remember when I spit shook with the bartender?
No. The one that you were flirting with was flirting with you.
He was flirting with
me.
You weren't flirting with me.
You weren't flirting with him. He was flirting with you.
Exactly.
We did get free drinks out of it though. I don't remember that at all.
Oh yeah, he was like, you gotta spit on it, and I was like, I don't want to. And he's like, you got it, and I did, and then I shook his hand, and he did it. I don't think he
didn't spit on his hand.
No, so then I felt like a jerk that I spit in mine, and I'm like,
he should be so lucky. He should be so lucky.
I was like, is this a? Are you gonna go back and like?
He's gonna sell it online.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah,
got her. He's making a little clone of me right now.
Right now.
Next time we go to, I'm gonna be like,
who's that?
Who's that? And then we make out.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. On that note, we'll catch you next time. Holy shit. How did we get here?
I could just do that.
Impressive. All right, guys. I am joined today by
Quinn.
Quinn. Nice to meet you, Quinn.
Hi, my name's Ducky.
Love that. Is it I-E or Y?
I-E.
Okay. That's better. That's better. Fuck a Y, am I right?
Fuck a Y.
So were you in the panel yesterday? Did you attend?
No, I was not. I was watching at home on Twitter.
I was. We were actually 3 rows from the front. So very, very close to the point. I made eye contact with them multiple times. And
how did that feel for you?
Insane.
3 words to describe your thoughts, feelings, emotions after leaving the panel yesterday.
Crying. Transcendent. Oh my God, those men are gorgeous.
She's speaking the truth here, all right? And that's all that I'm trying to do out here today is spread the gospel truth.
It is even as a sapphic, I'm like, listen, like every single one of them up there, beautiful, beautiful men.
Beautiful, beautiful men. So I imagine you of course saw the BTS video that they released.
Oh, absolutely. I watched it about 4 times every time.
Just after it popped up. Since then, how many times would you say that you've watched it?
Well, let's see. Probably another 4 times.
When stuff like this comes out, do you like pour through every detail, or are you like, that's not for me to know right now?
Bit of both. And at the first 2 seasons, I was like, I need to know everything because I just love the book so much. But this season, I'm like, I want the mystery. I haven't read the book yet, so I'm like, well, now I want to know. I want to find out. I want to be intrigued by what's happening.
You want to be seduced by the man on screen and not by the ideas in your head.
Exactly.
What moment from the panel specifically do you like that really kind of spoke out to you, or like it kind of ticked something off in your head?
I think hearing the return for Claudia, the second they said that, I was like, okay, so either we're getting Ghost Claudia or we're going into like Loustat and the way he sees her, and that is so interesting to me, the way the show plays with like, this is how Louis remembers things, and this is how Daniel is remembering things, how Armand remembers things. Like, it is all about the he said, she said of it all, and the way they perceive the world around them and the people around them, and I find it so interesting. I find such an interest in like psychology and like relationships, and I think that's why I'm so drawn to the show, because it's all about their relationships with each other and like the mental gymnastics of it all, and I find it so interesting.
Did you see the trailer at all?
Bits and pieces, whatever everyone got posted. I saw human Loustat, I saw baby Loustat, and I'm so excited for them. He's so cute.
He is a little doll, isn't he? Is that what's kind of been looping around in your mind since seeing that?
Since seeing that, the main thing is, well, this is not therapy for Loustat, but it's close enough.
Close enough.
Sometimes you just gotta write in your little journal, get your feelings out, but hey.
And take a little bit of heroin and LSD and all that, cocaine and stuff to get you feel processing, right?
That's all great rock stars do, Drugs, do the alcohol, go around, some hallucinations, regular stuff.
Do you think we saw any hallucinations in that teaser yesterday?
Oh, absolutely, I think so. I definitely think the Louis in the crowd, everyone's saying that's the church Louis, and I'm like, that is. It's the shirt, it's the hair, it's everything. He's hallucinating Louis in the crowd. And I want Claudia to be there too. I want Claudia to haunt his ass so fucking hard. Because I'm a big Claudia fan. She's never do wrong, and I'm mad at everyone.
So is Claudia your favorite character?
Oh, absolutely, she is.
So how did you feel? Did you hear the announcement confirmed Delaney is for sure coming back for this season?
And Delaney Hale.
Yeah!
I heard it. I was refreshing the page, and it was the first thing that popped up. Saw it like 30 seconds after it came up, and I was like, yes! I sent it to everyone. I was like, Claudia's back. Alert the people, she's back. She's gonna be here.
Our princess is here.
My wife, she's back. I'm so excited.
So who is your favorite character?
Oh my God, that is such a hard answer because it changes, but I would say if I'm allowed to do my top 3, Daniel, Santiago, and Claudia.
Santiago in there. All right, spicy choice.
It is a controversial pick. I want to put him in a jar and shake him around, but I bully him. That is my problematic white man. I'm going to bully him relentlessly, but I'm going to love him. But like them and Armand are so special to me. I literally day of was printing the photo cards for them.
Oh my God, look at them.
Literally we're just missing Claudia. But
we're just missing Claudia. What scene or shot or moment from the trailer has been just a bounce at ping-ponging around in that little old brain of yours?
I think the shot of Loustat doubled over in the chair with Daniel walking behind him and kind of grabbing him from behind, that has been living rent-free. So I'm like, what is the context? What is going on? But I think that, and then basically divorce court with your manager. I was like, I'm a child of divorce, I guess. Here we go. like I'm excited to see them together again, and especially now that like we've seen Louis go through the journey of like reliving his past and being able to remember the things that he had forgotten, coming to the conclusion Loustat saved me and not Armand. I'm excited to see where it goes, and I'm excited to see Daniel and Loustat in the same room finally. So,
I mean, do you think, as Sophia and I were discussing this, do you think that Daniel, being around the rock star lifestyle again, obviously as a former addict and everything like that, how do you think that he will respond to all of this? Do you think when he was walking behind Loustat, he's maybe smacking him upside the head and saying, "Get the fuck up"?
I feel like he's gonna be rough with Loustat. He's not very kind with the other two, so I feel like he's not gonna have a lot of patience for it. But I do kind of see him sliding back more into the hedonistic kind of tendencies, because he's already showing in the panel he's a changed man. As a vampire, he's so much more confident. He's a lot louder. We even see that in kind of the final episode of the last season. It is a new Daniel. He has a new lease on life. He can afford to be reckless, and it shows. So I can almost kind of see him starting to go back to that. But then I'm thinking about his daughters, and would he go that far?
Gotcha. Do we think that he's gonna do as Loustat instructs and leave the family behind, or do you think that he's gonna maybe keep in contact?
I'm honestly not sure. I could see it going one of both ways, but I feel like if anything, it's going to be his daughter. I feel like the way he talks about it, like they've already got a strained relationship. So I could see him taking that out, but I feel like he's going to get pressured into not doing that, and I would hope that's the case. But I feel like Armand is going to complicate things because we know he does not like to share.
How did you feel about seeing some of the stuff that you saw? What made you feel positively? We talked about what made you have a negative emotions, positive emotions. Talk about that.
Anytime I was on stage and everyone was loving me, I love seeing myself. I also love seeing me and Daniel backstage, you know, hanging out with groupies, obviously, and Daniel eating, spending time with drugged out fans.
Daniel harshing your vibe at all?
A little bit. Just because he knows Louis, and I don't like that because I know nothing about their relationship. And then he happens to be Armand's fledgling, and Armand told me never to keep making them.
And he's a hypocrite. It sounds pretty hypocritical.
Yeah, so.
There was another very exciting new addition to the crew this time around. Mommy, Gabriella, now has made an appearance. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, she's there. We don't have a crazy history or anything.
No. Why would you have history with your mom?
Exactly. And if we did, it was only for 20 years.
Doesn't sound like that big of a deal to me.
Exactly.
What do you do for Mother's Day? Any big celebrations?
Not that I can remember.
Not that you can remember. Sounds like a crazy night to me.
I mean, no. I can't remember because there weren't any.
Right, yeah.
Because of that.
No, that's what I was saying.
Right. Yeah. I just want to make that clear as well.
What are you most looking forward to in this next season?
The flashbacks. That was the main thing that drew me to the first 2 seasons. Was it being set in New Orleans, being set in Paris, and I just can't wait to see what they're gonna do with all that. Can't wait to see the house, Loustat's family, them going to Paris with Nikki. Like, it's all gonna be gorgeous.
So when you say flashbacks, you mean specifically to like the 1700s, or are you also incorporating some New Orleans in there too? Do you think we're going to get any New Orleans flashbacks?
Oh, it's all going to be horrible for Loustat if we get New Orleans flashbacks.
Oh, hopefully.
It's all going to be his worst memories. He's going to be there and he's going to go, oh no, the house, the people. If we get a flashback to the Mardi Gras, the day everything happened, that's going to torture him over and over again. I know for a fact that he remembers that day picture clear.
I'm excited for the return of Loustat, and I'm excited to see things from his perspective. That is something I've been so interested in since the first season, because we see so much of the way Louis sees the world and their relationship and everything, but I feel like we haven't gotten Laustat's point of view on like Claudia and like the different things that have happened, especially Armand. So I'm really, really excited to dive into his psyche and the way he sees things, the way he remembers things. I'm so excited.
All right, any final messages to the fans, the cast, everyone else out there?
For the cast, you guys are doing great. Delaney, I can't wait to see you again and see you serve and do amazing acting. But for the fans, it's Loustat season, and as much as I hate him, I have to applaud him.
If the cast is seeing this, we love you guys. Thank you for all of the love that you put into the show. It shows so much the way you pour your hearts into your characters. You leave that room as an actor, but you enter it as your characters, and we cannot thank you enough for that. For my fans out there, I'm so excited for us to get the new season. Please stream it when it comes out.
Loustat, any messages out there to your fans who are maybe going to be showing up at some of your shows?
Have the best time. Treat each other kindly, but also badly. And if you want to go backstage, let me know. It might be your last night ever, but that's okay.
Invite him in, everybody. Vampire Loustat. She just went to the Vampire Loustat concert. That's not. Final little thing, and we'll keep this demure so we don't get the cops called on us, but can we do as he requests and scream for Loustat? Just a bit, just a little. Just a little bit, okay. Ah! Beautiful. Ah!